Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. First down here for the offense. The give is to Williams. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And the Ragin' Cajuns look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. On the move is the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Direct snap. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. The offense set for a first down play. They'll ride Davis here. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this brings up a 3rd down and identical situation, right? Like, do I want to be physical? Do I want to run the football? Do I maybe want to take a shot? It's always interesting. These situations in football always come down to aggressiveness. How aggressive do you want to be? Because, Palmer, you kind of know what kind of coverage you're going to get.
Yeah, and I think for this running back, too, knowing him, he's just super competitive.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? The Ragin' Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Still running at the 40. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
The running back carries the ball. He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cajun. Offense getting set for first down. They'll go back to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully.
He's going to let it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Off play action. Getting some heat. Keeps the play going. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Perry. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very...
He makes a catch in the end zone. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Offensively, and are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Now on first down from the 40. Give to the running back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Offense working from the pistol. Going up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns! Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Keeps looking downfield. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Ragin Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to Davis. Fighting off the defender. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Ragin Cajuns are on the move. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. After run, now throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Fires to the middle. The incomplete pass. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the end. A 1st down for the offense. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And he's going to score on the interception. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really...
He's looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Oh, what a move! And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's third and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it...
Touchdown, Cajuns! And they... Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He wants to go deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Louisiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns. And they take it in for 6 more points. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Cajuns. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package.
It's complete. A huge pickup. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Louisiana. And the punishment has been extended. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give is to Williams. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man.
And he's got it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone.
Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns! And the ready to fire from the pistol. To the ground with the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass and make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Ragin Cajuns are threatening in the red zone. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the misfire, it's second down. Hands it off. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll give it to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll send out the kicker here. Absolute shame. Missed it. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a... If he could have squeezed it. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. At the 35, he's loose. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Ragin Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to run it to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The play action fake. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Ragin Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. It's on first down now, a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll try the run. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
I spent time with a lot of coaches when you got a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and they say run the football and run the clock out. And I've seen a lot of other coaches that say, listen, they get paid to stop us. It's their job to try to stop us, and apparently they live in the second world as this coach.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they love going for it all. And it's picked off in the end zone, but no, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. It's good. Well, that's just piling on, not the penalty kind. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Kent unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cajuns! And the beatdown has ensued. They tackle. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Got it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Ragin' Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Deep shot for the end zone. And that pass is intercepted. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Oh, what a move to get open. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop. You know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Ragin Cajuns have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Touchdown, Louisiana! And this is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate.